Should men and women be in separate military units?
I personally have no issue with men and women in the same military units because if a man and a woman both can pass the physical test, there really shouldn't be any separation at all. On the battlefield, there is really no distinction. You can't really distinguish between a man and a woman when they're in their uniforms and stuff. But if they can both, if a man can drag a woman out of it like a bunker and a woman can do the same, there really is no difference. There really is no controversy there. They can both perform the same tasks.
Should men and women be in separate or same military units? I don't know why.
We should definitely be separate. Because we're different.
Yeah, but that's why I mentioned
It's not about having an advantage. It's just we're different.
I think military is all about advantage.
I just feel like I wouldn't be comfortable.
Comfortable doing like sleeping with like
Yeah.
the same room.
Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable. I just wouldn't be like. Do we go to the same bathroom?
I mean, alright. But that I think they mean as in like fighting. It's like
I don't know.
like sent out to the fight. I don't think they mean like the same word.
Oh,
Like
just fighting?
Yeah.
Oh. No,
like should you be sent out even if it was straight women to go fight even if it was straight men? Like why would you be I don't think
well, actually, no, I really want guys to be because I want like the protection. Right? I feel like the safety.
women can't protect you.
I mean, do you need to say that? Again, like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So
you think they should be separate or together?
I guess that together. I thought like sleeping. Like, I thought like in like the.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could be different than that because it's like different like biological needs and shit.
Yeah, that seems like a more personal thing.
Yeah.
The military like a functional use like.
So in terms of like personal like quarters, no.
Yeah, just like in work. Like just like in work, we're not like separate.
Yeah, of course. Thank you both so much. I appreciate it.
Should the motivation for men to serve in the military be to protect women?
I don't think that should be the primary motivation, but if that is someone's personal motivation, I don't really see a problem with that. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think every man is going to go in to say like, yes, I'm doing this to protect women. They're doing it to protect our entire country. But if that's somebody's personal individual motivation to serve in the military, then I don't necessarily see a problem with that.
Thanks. How would you feel if women were forced to comply to any sexual advances by men?
No. I feel like it would just be inappropriate. It would be, I mean, I just would feel like that would be terrible. I just don't think that there's any situation where that would be the right thing to do. Or vice versa, that men have to comply with sexual advances by women without their consent for any reason. Like, I don't think anybody should be forced to like comply with any kind of advances that they don't feel comfortable with.
And how would you feel if most of the population in the world was gay and being straight was actually perceived to be not normal?
I just think it would just be the way it is, just kind of like, you know, now it's flipped. I just think that it would probably be frankly quite similar. Like there would be a majority group and a minority group, and typically, as we've seen throughout history, like the minority group would be like more prejudice, like not more prejudice, but you know, like what is the word I'm looking for? Like they would be like it would be harder for the minority group. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like it is now, but it would just be the opposite. I don't know if there would be that many significant changes. I guess our population would be a lot less because, you know, less reproduction, but that's pretty much it.
Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Should men and women be in separate military units?
I don't think so. I think either way, as long as they're fighting, they're fighting.
I think that there should be an option because some women might feel uncomfortable, but there shouldn't be such a distinct line between men and women in their units.
Wait, the first question was about like separation. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, what like the definition of separation is, like in terms of like battling or like actual.
Probably
Like,
from
I was thinking
Yeah.
of more like training and housing,
okay, yeah.
like where they stay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So like training and housing, like and on the battlefield, those are like different answers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think on the battlefield that men should be the only ones in the front line.
Okay.
I don't think there should be any separation in the battlefield. Maybe just a little bit when they're training because they live a lot different lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much.